Welcome back to MAGE. I'm Sean.
I'm Chris.
Today's a good day.
Yeah.
1K subs.
There. Thank you guys a lot for supporting our channel so far. We hope you've enjoyed the content so far.
We really appreciate the comments and support.
Yeah.
So, we got a lovely One Piece tier list for you today.
This is going to be a good one, lads.
Yep, it's a good one. So, the way we've ranked this, we've designed this ourselves. We haven't seen it anywhere else. And we felt this was needed as a disclaimer because there's a lot of people like around Twitter, YouTube that have very, very different opinions on power scaling in One Piece.
Yeah, and it's very interesting hearing theories when you just like hearing stories of characters, opinions of characters who are just like, yeah, this guy could take this guy, and you're just like,
what?
wait a minute. We read the same manga, right?
In what scenario?
Yeah.
But we will be as civilized as we can, and we hope you are too in the comments.
Yeah, so this is by no means
correct
the tier list. This is just what we think.
Yeah.
So if you have anything to say, definitely let us know about it.
Okay, so we're going to put it on screen now, the order of this, from bottom to the top. So at the bottom, we have Yonko Commander mid-level, Yonko Commander high-level. Then we go into the Admiral low, Admiral mid, Admiral high, Yonko low, Yonko mid, Yonko high, and then the Big Daddy Pirate Kings.
We've set separate ranks for all of these.
Yes.
So we'll explain the ranks first up. We believe Admirals are definitely stronger than Yonko Commanders.
Yes.
Just straight out.
Yeah.
Like, would you be able to see realistically King, Queen, Katakuri, all of those hold out against Akainu?
Or Kizaru.
Yeah.
Aokiji level, I mean, you can't... We haven't seen too much of Fujitora, but, he's still strong.
Yeah.
Green Bull as well, still strong.
We felt that this was a good rank for some of the ones that we've seen but not really focused on, or some of the Straw Hats that aren't as combat focused. Well, I say that, but... they're there. You've got like supernovas and stuff like that. They might find themselves among these ranks.
Yeah.
Admiral low. So we realized that since the time skip, everyone's kind of, taking it up a notch.
Yeah, and okay, so Admiral low for us means you can tussle with Admirals.
You can start to play with the big
You can
dogs.
play with the big boys.
Exactly.
But they're playing with you.
Exactly. They ain't trying.
And then quickly, Admiral mid is you can do some damage to the big boys.
Yeah, you might be able to hold them off for a bit of time, but you're still not on the same level.
Admiral high is where you can start beating the big boys. This is matchups. This depends on matchups.
Yeah,
but everyone's like relatively in the same ballpark here.
This is the bar that we've set for the base Admiral, pretty much.
Also, another thing, as you get higher and higher up the tier list, example, anyone that's in Yonko Commander high, anyone that's in Admiral low beats everyone under.
Oh, yeah. We have set it up that way. Obviously, there might be some exceptions.
So, me and Chris have agreed pretty much, there's 34 characters. 34 or 38?
There's a few on there.
Yeah, there's a lot of characters on here, but there's 3 we've disagreed on. Everyone else we agree on.
We'll get to that.
But we will get to that. Don't worry. And, okay, so...
next one is Yonko low. So these are the guys either... well, minor spoilers. New Yonkos to the scene... or people who have clashed or started to tussle with a Yonko.
Yeah.
Next, we've got Yonko mid.
So these are basically people who are the strongest in the verse, but...
you are getting there.
Yeah.
This is the high points.
They're not definitive strongest in the verse.
No.
And then you've got Yonko high, who are the current definitive strongest in the verse. And then you got Pirate King. You can guess who's in there.
Yeah.
Okay, without further ado, we're going to start the tier list. Thanks for enjoying the little,
Yeah, nice introduction.
Nice intro. Okay, bottom of the tier list, the Fodder.
I added this one. Page 1 is there.
One and only page 1.
Dude got off-screened hard. Alright? He's pretty much a representative of anyone who has not been able to tussle with people above him.
Mm-hmm. Again, one thing, these are only characters in the current story.
Yeah.
And that you can scale. You have to have seen something with them to scale them. You need to remember that.
There is one exception with that rule, but we'll get to him later on. So Fodder is pretty much anyone not above this. We'll start off with Yonko, Commander Mid.
So, in this tier, we have Drake, we have Hawkins, we have Apu, and we have Killer.
So, the reason we've got these lads here is, well, there's quite a few, actually. Killer has been... Maybe he has had a downgrade since he's been on the Smile.
Yep.
But previously, we haven't seen him do much besides clash with a few swordsmen. And even then, in this latest arc of Wano, Zoro easily... Like, he took a hit to save someone, but Zoro easily took care of it.
Yeah, he literally one-shot him, so it's not even...
So we feel like Killer's up there, but he's nowhere near as good as, like, someone to say Zoro.
Scratchman. Scratchman's a little bitch boy.
This man got to where he was
by sneaking around
and betraying people. Like,
you know, and his strength feats aren't all that high either. He did an attack on Kizaru that literally did nothing. But that's all. That's all we've kind of seen.
We haven't seen him fight properly. There was a bit in Stampede, but I don't know. Most of his skill seems to come from like misdirection and then attacking in a way that's not, noticeable. But if you have any type of haki, I feel like you could counter this man and see what's up. Pretty straightforward.
I can see that. Hawkins. Okay, Hawkins is a mage, so his combat's like, his hand-to-hand combat, haki skills are a bit low, on the low end, He does have some interesting skills.
He has an interesting version of Future Sight. If that's not a devil fruit, that's an interesting version of Future Sight.
Also, he has I feel like Hawkins is more of a supporting character.
I think so.
His kit just seems like he's there to support, not to like,
I feel like he's there to... I feel like he's more of a tank because, like, obviously he takes other people's lives with the hits that he takes.
Exactly.
But he's able to sustain himself for further periods of time. We need to see more of what this man can do, but at the moment...
He just doesn't have enough damage to do anything.
Seastone Law took care of this guy.
But that says it all, really.
He's...
Seastone Cuff Law.
Yeah. And, I mean, he didn't see that coming either. Like, that raises a few questions. We need to see more of this lad.
And I mean, even if Law wasn't cuffed at the time, he was still damaged.
Exactly.
He was heavily damaged, and he still beat him.
Exactly.
Fresh Hawkins. There's no contest. Drake is the last one in this.
I feel like this man could change.
He could. The upcoming chapters. Everyone bags on him because he's a T-Rex. Whittle arms,
big head and little arms.
Yeah, but he could have a hybrid form. Actually, we've seen his hybrid form.
Yeah, he's like a Velociraptor sort of thing.
So that could be a lot better.
He's got a power form in a T-Rex, a speed form in a little one, and he's also a part of the Sword Marine unit.
Yes.
So he's been in contact. I think this man could be a lot stronger.
He could be on the up and up.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Could definitely be stronger than what we've given him credit for, but we haven't really seen him.
Just before we keep going, I don't think we mentioned this, but there's no particular order when everyone's in the tier list. So other people can beat certain people.
Yeah.
But they're roughly in the same tier list.
The rank, like, in the row, we think that's pretty set, but the order in which they appear they might tussle with each other, and it'd be no particular order. Let's go with that.
Alright. In no particular order, for Yonko Commander High, don't get don't
antsy. At him yet. All right.
Don't at me yet. We have Sanji in the tier.
So
this is Raid Suit Sanji.
We have a few in this tier specifically. Yes, exactly. That's what we're talking about in this tier. Sanji is Raid Suit.
So you still don't know his full damage capacity.
We haven't.
But you know he's a lot beefier now, like tanky.
Like Sanji's been doing pretty well recently. I feel like he's actually had a win.
Yeah.
I feel like he did. He's back on the crew. That's a win. But with the Raid Suit, he very easily off-screen page 1, who is in the Fodder tier. But, I mean, that's a power increase for Sanji.
Even, we don't know how much damage he has now. His damage could even put him in the Admiral low tier.
It's supposed to improve strength, durability.
But, again, we haven't seen it, so we can't put him in the Admiral low tier as much as you want to.
So... again, most of these characters are just like ones that we want to see have a fight.
Yeah, like we're just waiting.
Like, please give us a full fight.
Yeah. Next one. I don't like how this guy's in here.
No.
This was Chris's decision.
He's gone.
Eustace Captain Kidd.
I rank this man low.
Okay. So I thought Captain Kidd should be Admiral low. So a tier above.
No.
Because he has conquerors. He has conquerors. That's, he has the balls to fight Kaido 1v1.
Yeah, I mean,
that's stupid, but
great.
still balls.
I mean, Luffy did the same thing.
But, to Chris's defense...
Yeah, so, what we've seen of him so far, he doesn't seem very durable at all.
True.
Essentially, if you can land a proper hit with this guy, like, he's just gone. He has nothing to come back with that.
Mm-hmm.
He's all about repelling and attracting metallic objects, right? Unless he's got, like, some proper plating or something to defend himself with. You land a good hit on this guy, and he's kind of screwed.
Also, you were saying that he got beat by sweet commanders.
Yeah.
And not the Katakuri kind.
No. He got chased out.
Yeah, so, you might be just in saying he's Yonko Commander high. But just because of the Conqueror's Haki, I thought he was above.
I feel like he's like Law is. He's a competitor, but he does not have the same type of Devil Fruit ability that would make him as strong as, say, Law was.
I mean, he's Magneto, though.
He is Magneto. Who
Magneto's
uses metal?
Broken.
Who uses metal on the Straw Hat crew besides Zoro and Nami?
Frankie.
Okay,
Frankie's all metal.
Okay. He just, like, controls Frankie. I don't know. I don't see him doing too much damage. I feel like he has a power that can be easily... just thrown to the side. And if it's a clash in Haki, yeah, he has conquerors, and we know he has a strong will because he survived the Kaido, thrown in prison and that kind of stuff. But at the same time, he is planning to run away currently.
Yeah.
Until he finds a poo and then he's going to kill him.
We want to see that.
Yeah.
All right.
I feel like he's too squishy to be a higher tier.
Fair enough. All right, next two are Neko, Mamushi, and Inuarashi.
So, like Sanji, we're going to go with these are transformed or
actually,
aren't
I thought, no, they're not transformed. If they were transformed, they'd be with Jack.
Because we haven't seen them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, these are not Sulong forms.
Never mind.
They tussled with Jack. They didn't take L's until Jack used poison gas. That's a huge feat, They fought for 5 days.
Yeah, they fought evenly, rotating in and out, but... At the time when they were fighting, obviously they were rotating in and out.
Yeah.
So it's 1v1 consistently.
But they're still,
the other
12 hours fighting Jack.
Yeah.
5 times
for
over.
Days.
I mean, that's pretty...
These guys are beasts.
Yeah. Might not beat Jack.
Not yet.
Not until Sulong forms, but...
When we see that, we'll chuck them up.
They're tussling with a billion berry, man.
Exactly. I feel like, these guys are going to change, along with Sanji, when we find out exactly what they can do.
Okay, so Jinbei is another one that could be a tier higher,
Dude's
I think.
A beast, dude.
It's hard to rate Jinbei. He could be a tier higher.
I feel like he's already a Yonko commander, dude. Like, just the strength.
Oh, yeah.
And,
definitely.
like, his character. He's very mature. He knows his haki. He knows his fishman karate. He's trained for years. I think this guy's, like, very high up.
But the reason he's here is because we just don't think he could beat the people in the next tier.
Yeah.
That's why he's in this tier. He's definitely the strongest one we've mentioned so far. But he's just not at the next level.
Yeah. So, moving on to Admiral Low now. So, we've got Urouge on the far right. We've got Law. We've got Jack. Shuten Doji. And Shu. I put Shu there. He was going to rank him higher. I stopped him.
We'll get to that.
And we put Urouge up here also because of you. I had him in the lower one.
Urouge beats Sweet Commanders. Kid didn't. Urouge has a feat.
Yes.
Urouge has feet.
Urouge has a very strong feat for him.
He has feats. He's beefy. He's tanky.
Exactly.
He can hold out.
He's durable.
We don't know his damage, but he beat a Sweet Commander.
That is no small feat.
That's saying something.
Yeah.
On to Law. Law has one of the most broken fruits in the verse.
I feel, so that's why he's up there already.
He does have big stamina issues, though.
That's why he's so low on this list. That's why he's so high.
He's a genius.
Again, that helps, but...
Stamina issues.
Exactly. It helps his stamina issues.
Him doing room twice and then being fatigued against someone...
He's done so, lads.
It doesn't matter. That's why he can tussle with the big boys.
Yeah.
Can't do much after that, though.
He's very much a support character, I feel like. Like we said...
He's got some good KO moves, though.
He does. Like...
Scalpel.
But against the big dogs, like, his power just doesn't really...
It doesn't work because their ultimate hockey is just too strong, and he'll never land a hit.
Exactly.
Next, we have Jack. Yeah. Mammoth boy.
He's been made fun of recently. I mean, understandable. Shuten Doji gave him a run for his money. He got smashed by the elephant on Zo. No,
I mean, that thing was huge.
Yeah.
And then Nekomushi and Inarashi, he couldn't beat them without poison gas either.
I feel like this is going to be their grudge match. Like, they're going to go Sulong, power up, and go Jack.
And then they're going to wreck him.
Yeah, so they might move up to this level, but Jack by himself turns into a mammoth. Dude's beefy.
Next we have Ashura Doji.
That's it?
There's not much else to say for Jack.
Yeah.
Ashura Doji, he surprised everyone.
A thief, a samurai, and, well, a damn good samurai, and a hockey user.
He surprised everyone when he went toe-to-toe with Jack and actually gave him damage.
Easily.
You know, Kaido wants this guy on his crew for a reason.
Pretty much. Don't kill this lad. I want to recruit this guy.
Okay, so all the people we've said so far, but in the same tier. So
Admiral Low.
Yeah, Admiral Low. So they can all tussle with each other. Who wins is up to matchups. But yeah. Now, this man doesn't think Shiryu of the Rain, Magellan's equal, deserves to be Admiral Mid.
No. So I'm going to say straight up.
Even with, he thinks the invisibility fruit is, you know...
I reckon the invisibility fruit...
It doesn't give him anything.
Doesn't give him anything at all. For a swordsman who is training to be, like, alert at all times, they've got their observation haki ready. They've got all their types of haki mastered, like Zoro, for example. Or Mihawk, even. The guy can see the future. How are they not going to sense something coming?
So the invisibility fruit is legit useless here. But I still think...
As soon as haki comes into play, I feel it's
still
useless.
think he's a beast.
He's definitely good.
And he deserves in the Admiral Mid.
No.
But for the sake of the tier list, he's in the Admiral Low, but he's the strongest one in here for me.
I feel like Shiryu won't be able to go any of the ones above him.
You don't think... Okay, well, we can't...
We said before we didn't put him in any particular
does he beat
order.
everyone in Admiral Low, though?
I feel like he does, yeah.
Okay, well, there you go. Then he should be an Admiral Mid.
Nah, he doesn't deserve that level. You
know?
Oh,
I can't the disrespect. Okay, so for Admiral Mid, we're going to start off with Queen.
Dude's a Brontosaurus, or whatever that model was.
Dude's a tank.
Beefy dinosaur, right there.
Big takedown on Big Mom, kind of, that did nothing. But, you know... Admiral Mid means you can tussle with admirals, but you're not beating them. Yeah. So, and I think Queen falls into that category.
Definitely. At the same time, like, Yonko, this is kind of a joke, but when Queen was able to take down Big Mom was not in her right mind. So I feel like, yes, he is strong, but he's definitely nowhere near as strong as admirals or anything else. So we've got him mid. I mean, that seems pretty simple.
That's pretty reasonable, I think.
He uses poison as well.
Yeah, that kind of, like, negates his damage a bit. Like, overall damage, I mean. Like, possibly. Destructive capability.
Yeah, if he turns into a
kind of like
dinosaur,
he's a backstabber again.
Exactly. Yeah. He's a misdirector.
He's a cheaper.
He'll try and poison you or distract
and then
you.
Win that way.
And then just hold out while he's a dinosaur.
Okay, next for Admiral mid-level.
Here we go, boys.
We have Zoro with Enma.
Here we go.
The big boy. Big boy.
So, Zoro... I reckon Zoro's an easy fit on this level.
Okay, honestly, he fits in here really easy, but because we haven't seen him use Enma properly,
he could go
and he hasn't used Ashura yet, he could go up a whole tier. I'm not even joking. It's insane.
In this image, he has both eyes open.
That's
Imagine the tears he moves up.
But that's Zoro, you know. Yeah. He's got Enma. We haven't seen Ashura yet. He could definitely be Admiral High.
Yeah.
He could actually, you know, tussle really well with Admirals.
In the next few fights with Zoro, we're going to see power increases, just like Sanji.
Yeah.
Like, they've both gotten stuff that will improve their skills dramatically. Even Luffy's about to get one too, but he's later on.
Okay. Now, the lady.
This is a good one.
Boa Hancock. If we're going off Stampede... Whew. She should be a tier higher.
Holy crap, dude. She did, in Stampede, she performed...
a feat.
A very big feat.
That was huge. I think that was the second most damage... No, third most damage in the whole movie.
Yeah.
After Luffy, Bullet, and then it was Boa.
So, minor spoilers for Stampede if you haven't seen it. We'll put a thingy when we're done. But Boa was able to land a Haki perfume femma on the guy. And
on a full body Haki, you know, Godzilla...
Clad bullet.
And damaged him.
She was able to, like, break it off and then prepare for one of Luffy's attacks, pretty much. Or the other lad's attacks. Like...
Boa is...
I feel like a lot of people sleep on Boa because she is obviously very easily distracted.
Yeah.
Especially when Luffy's on the scene, again in Stampede. But she's had, like, the most natural training of Haki out of anyone we've seen in the verse.
Like, she's just such a talent. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I'd really put her up with Admirals, you know, to tussle with Admirals.
I mean, I'm fine with this.
But... she hasn't done it in the actual, like, canon story.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like, we can't... I want to give it to her, but I can't.
Yeah.
That's why she's here.
I feel like she's strong.
We just haven't seen enough of her yet.
Yeah.
You know, this tier list could change in, like, 2 months. If we get, like, a little, you know, side tour on her versus an Admiral.
Yeah. Well, I mean, all the people are heading to her island, so... We're probably going to skip that bit and just find out later. But, you know, I feel like Boa's a very good contender for Admiral mid-level.
All right, next we have Dofi.
Welcome back.
Mingo.
He's still in prison, by the way.
Dofi's a beast.
Yeah, I was going to say that too.
Dofi's just a flat-out beast. Good Ottoman Haki, good observation Haki.
Awakened Devil Fruit.
Lots of damage. The durability on this man is insane.
And he's pretty damn smart.
And he can repair himself.
Exactly. Like, who would have thought?
If he just had the bit more damage... You know, in Hardeman Haki, this man would be, like, tussle with Admirals for sure.
Yeah.
Like, actually, you know, potentially beat Admirals if he had more Ottoman Haki. But because his Ottoman Haki is lower than Luffy's and Katakuri's, no.
We feel like...
he just doesn't have enough damage.
And with the growth that they've both shown after fighting each other, I feel like he's a solid pick for this tier.
Yeah, exactly. Next we have King. Unknown contender.
Pretty much.
Kaido's right hand.
One and only species. Like, we just
he's
still
an angel.
don't know what he is. Yeah.
He's an angel. He has white wings.
He does.
Yeah.
And he's on fire. And he's a pterodactyl. And he's got a mask on.
And he has a sword.
And he looks like Magellan. Anyway. This
could have been the former Impel Down, like level 4,
jailer.
level 5 jailer. The fires.
Who knows? Maybe. He was the fire. This man has been hyped up. Kaido's number 1. The king.
Yep. So naturally his Yonko commander is very high up too.
Where there's not really too much to say about him yet, as there have been.
I mean, he did knock off the whole Big Mom pirates.
Yeah, he just flew in pterodactyl form and go bop.
Easy clap, dude.
Off the waterfall. But again, he 1v1 Big Mom.
Literally. Beat the whole crew, you know. 5 billion berries on that ship.
Holy crap.
Whooped him in one swoop.
Give him that bounty, boys.
Okay. So that's the Admiral mid tier. You know, the matchups matter in this tier, but we think it's pretty legit.
Yeah.
The Admiral mid tier, everyone in that tier is beating everyone below, except Shiryu. I think Shiryu should be in this tier. But he doesn't think so. So, all right, next one, Admiral high tier.
So this is the standard of the admirals that we have seen since the time skip. I want to say. And
so this is the rule for this tier is you have to be able to fight an admiral and potentially win.
Yeah. Have the potential to win.
Yeah. And you basically beat everyone below you.
Yeah.
So
I think we went over that a few times because
we need to keep
saying
it.
Like we feel like people on this tier can beat everyone below.
Yeah.
Starting off on the far right, my boy Sabo.
Second in the Revolutionary Army.
Whew. He's on fire.
Mara no me.
There it is.
Sabo had some feats in Stampede as well.
Dude, the guy... Spoilers again. The guy lit an ocean on fire twice. Yeah.
And he has a new Dragon Flame move.
He does.
That was cool. He also tussled with Admiral Fujitora and Green Bull with Fodder as his backup.
Pretty much.
That's saying something. And he lived.
At a reverie.
And he lived.
At a reverie. I want to just put that out there as well.
That's a feat. That's a feat. I don't know why you're fighting two admirals at once, but that's a damn feat.
I mean, he's on fire. Let him go.
Okay. He deserves to be in this tier for sure.
I do want to see how he would match up like against an extended fight, but I feel like he's a very strong contender for on this like tier.
He didn't seem to be like tired when he was fighting Fuji and Dressrosa.
Not at all.
No, and make short work of Burgess, Diamante.
Burgess.
They were nothing to him.
At this point in time of what we've seen of Burgess, he may be joining page 1.
I like that. Okay, next we have our main man.
Oh,
you want to play the Church of Katakuri? All right.
We'll do that later.
So Katakuri, Future Sight, Big Ottoman Haki, Awakened Devil Fruit, beat Luffy,
trained Luffy at the same time.
And whooped his ass. Only lost because, he's not the MC, which he should have been.
He should have been. You reckon that's the point where they swap over?
Yeah. Katakuri's a beast. Has Conquerors as well.
He does. The guy, I think this man will be a great ally to Straw Hats when they realize Big Mom's crazy.
Or when she dies.
Yeah. Whoa.
I definitely see Katakuri fighting admirals. Yeah. And potentially winning depending on the matchup.
I think so.
It's not an easy fight, trust me. But he can do it.
Everyone below, like in the tiers, I feel like Katakuri could, maybe not easily. I'm not sure about King, but everyone else below, I feel like Katakuri could come out on top.
Yeah, you got to exclude King here, just because we haven't seen. Sure. We haven't seen, but I'm pretty sure Katakuri beats everyone below him.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty safe assumption. If you look at his power, you look at what he can
no
do.
No one below him has Future Sight.
Exactly.
It's an automatic win.
Well, maybe Boa does.
Maybe Zoro does, actually.
Maybe Zoro does.
But we don't know for sure. He has Wake and Devil Fruit. He has Conquerors too.
Yeah.
No, I don't see it. All right, next man, Luffy. This is pretty
the man who wants to be the pirate king.
I reckon.
Why is he sitting here?
Well, this is a pretty high.
It is pretty high.
He's young, man. He's 19.
He is, but he's been eating his life away with the Gear 2 transformation. You remember that line? He's got like a day left to live.
If that. Yeah. No wonder One Piece is ending so soon, apparently.
Yeah.
Okay, so Luffy, Gear 4. He has Tank Man, Snake Man, which is broken, and
he's got his sweet King.
Bound Man.
Yeah, and sweet King Kong form where he just blows up his arm and does whatever he wants. It's like a Gear 4, Gear 3 combo.
Alright, so again, Luffy's got Tank Man, Snake Man, Bound Man. Conqueror's Haki, good Ottoman Haki. Not better than Katakuri's though.
Good observation.
I mean, it could be now. Could be.
Yeah, when you clash against people with higher Haki, this man just clashed with Kaido and Big Mom. I think he's grown a bit more since the Katakuri fight.
He has Future Sight.
Yep.
That's a big thing.
That's a pinnacle of observation. Mm-hmm. And he's starting to learn.
And his fruit is just broken. He negates a lot of damage. He has endurance, Whitebeard level of endurance. It's actually insane.
Man's insane. Just put Ivankov behind him. Tension almost.
Yeah. So he definitely can tussle with admirals. He could even beat an admiral, I think.
Ooh, okay.
Depending on the admiral, I reckon he could win. only because he's the main MC though.
And it's plot armor. Don't worry about it.
But future sight is a big thing here, you know.
Yeah, and his awaken. If this man awakens,
if he awakens, jeez,
I feel like that would be another power boost. We don't particularly know what it will do for him.
I have a theory for that. We will do a video for that.
That sounds good. And he's starting to learn the different type of offensive hockey where he coats himself and it disintegrates stuff.
So, yeah, Luffy, well-deserved spot.
I think he's earned it. Like, his growth from previous chapters, what we've seen so far. He's contender for Admiral.
Yep. Okay, next we have Green Bull.
This is the other one that we're not sure of.
Yeah, so Green Bull has no feet. Haven't seen his face.
Except for he doesn't eat. That's
still silhouetted.
Yeah.
So we think he's like at this level because Oda hasn't shown him yet.
And Akainu is not a man to choose a weak admiral.
Mm-hmm. Like this man has not been shown for a reason.
Yeah, exactly.
He's strong.
We were saying that about Odin. We were kind of right.
Yeah.
No.
He's strong. There's not much else we can say on him, though.
At this point. Next to him, Fujitora.
Fujitora's a beast.
Zoro's clashed a few times with this lad. No, I wouldn't say
He can bring down meteors like Madara.
Yeah. Dude's OP.
Has incredible observation haki. Yes. Can literally feel the clouds moving.
He's blind.
There's not much else to say for this man. This man deserves his spot. I feel gravity fruit is busted.
I think so. There's so many ways you could use a fruit like that. He's only used it twice in the same way to bring down meteors. Like, granted, huge meteors, dude.
Could bring down the moon.
Exactly.
NL?
Hello? Hey, buddy, home. But I feel like, yeah, if he starts to use it in different ways other than I'm dropping a meteor, I'm out, kill the meteor to protect your friends kind of thing. It's more, he's only used it as a distraction.
Yeah. That's why he's like, why we think he's very strong.
Or to destroy a bar.
He literally hasn't even tried yet.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one on the list. We got Marco.
So these two, actually, are very important that they're next to each other.
Yes.
We had a long discussion about this, which we'll get into.
And we have Kizaru. So, first on Marco. Whitebeard second hand. Whitebeard's, first mate.
Yeah. Essentially first commander.
Yeah. Has the Phoenix Fruit.
Guy's immortal.
He's immortal. He doesn't take damage unless he's cuffed. He can repair any damage. Mm-hmm. That's busted. He doesn't have high destructive power. That's true.
That we've seen.
He
is a firebird.
That's true as well. But...
And he is a doctor.
You're not beating him.
Yeah.
Your endurance will run out before his anytime.
Yeah.
And he can just repair himself. So you can't beat Marco unless you have the destructive power to delete him.
Or this is what made us have a discussion as well. Have Kairoseki available in some sort of form. So we'll get into these two. I feel are very much situational based.
Yeah.
Which one is stronger? Kizaru's next. The light fruit. Pico no mi.
So the light fruit doesn't really affect Marco's Phoenix fruit, but Kizaru is a lot faster.
Very much so. This man has the potential to be the fastest in the verse.
So he could
speed of light
potentially just throw some cuffs on him like he did at Marineford.
That was my argument. Like, that's how he stopped him at Marineford. If he has that sort of thing available, Kizaru wins. If there's not, Marco's got the endurance to match.
They could even just like negate each other because Marco might not be able to like touch Kizaru properly, and then Kizaru might not be able to kill Marco.
Yeah, it's a stalemate.
That's just stale. Yeah.
But at the same time, we don't know what they can do with their haki and their abilities. Like, if Kizaru can fire speed of light bullets with haki on him, that's a completely different story, which would be a very good fight. Not
yeah, if his like light shots have haki on them, that's completely different.
Yeah,
but you didn't show them Marineford, so we don't know.
Same with Marco. Like, if one person can do it with a Logia Devil Fruit, what's to say that others can't? Like, leave extensions. Like Luffy does it all the time. Yeah. His arm's over there. And he's got haki on it, dude.
Yeah. Okay, that's the Admiral High list. We think it's pretty sound. We're going to move on to the Yonko Low list.
So this one has also been much discussed amongst us. Mainly for the characters on the left.
It's going to annoy a lot of people, this one. It annoys me a little.
Watch out, boys.
Okay, first up, this guy deserves to be here. Ben Beckman, Shanks' first mate. The guy is the smartest in the verse. In the Vivre card, he's as strong as Shanks.
Smartest in the verse, strong as Shanks.
You
big feats.
Don't need to say anything. Kizaru shut his pants when he saw him.
Yeah.
I think it's
got
done.
a gun up to Kizaru. A gun. And he's terrified. Well, not terrified. He's Kizaru scared.
How is Kizaru scared of a gun? Which he's the speed of light. The gun's not.
Exactly.
That means the man has future sight.
He knows what's going on. Exactly right. Sharpshooters have next level observation haki. Power level up for Usopp. He's not on the tier list, don't worry.
No. So we have Blackbeard in the Yonko low.
So as we mentioned in the intro to the tiers, Yonko low is kind of a starting point
for the
new ones. I would definitely rank Blackbeard as the current lowest Yonko in strength.
Yep.
Yes, he's got 2 fruits. He was out. Hang on, we won't get inside just yet. He might have been outspent by Luffy, but we'll talk about that later. He's got 2 fruits, and he's extremely what do you call him? Durable, apparently. Yeah. And he has He has a unique body, as said by Marco. So still not sure what that means. However, as a Yonko, the man was speed blitzed by Luffy and impelled down.
He was.
Granted, this
was
second
Luffy and he got speed blitz. Yep. So that just straight up tells you his observation haki is weak. And he actually takes damage. So his Admiral haki is weak.
Does not have future sight. that we know of.
And Whitebeard basically killed him at Marineford. Yeah. The only reason he won is because Whitebeard was dead already. And he needed his whole crew to beat a dead Whitebeard.
Pretty much.
I don't care if you have the Gura Gura no Mi and the Yami Yami no Mi. You deserve to be here.
If you're fighting...
The only reason you're here is because of your fruits.
Pretty much. The only reason that Whitebeard would be good is if he acts like a mage. He is not on the battlefield. He is casting quakes from way back.
Literally just sending in, tidal waves and stuff.
He's not a 1v1 fighter. Stuff with his darkness fruit.
He's not a 1v1 fighter. He gets dirty. He's a dirty fighter.
And they said he takes increased damage as well. I'm not exactly sure what that means. Besides, he might feel it more, but that could mean a decrease in stamina compared to other Yonko. Meaning, if you land a hit on this guy, it's gonna stick.
Mm-hmm. All right. Do you want to go with black and white first, or do you want to go?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay. So Chris decided to put Dragon in this tier.
Yes.
I'm very upset about this. Dragon belongs in the tier above. Thank you very much. This is very disrespectful for the man.
I know it's disrespectful.
Garp's son.
I know.
Sabo's superior.
I know.
He's not in this tier. He beats Blackbeard.
No. The man has feats, alright? But I want to see what this man can do before I rank him. He is
world's most wanted man.
Exactly. He's huge. I understand that he's huge.
Bounty higher than 5.6 billion.
I feel like he's also waiting for something, which means nothing's going to happen until he's ready, which means we're not going to see what he can do, which means he's not active, which means he's lower on the list.
What do you mean? He literally attacked Mary Jo.
He didn't.
He sent his men to do it.
He sent the boys to do it.
What does that tell you? He's confident in Sabo's ability against admirals. What does that tell you about him?
Yeah, all right. He's got the pluses he's going for him. Son of Garp the hero. Luffy's dad.
My God.
The guy, I understand that the guy is insane.
Potential former admiral or potential CP0 agent or something.
But he's got to tussle with guys that are above him, which we'll get to. And not having seen anything that he's done so far, we've suspected he might have a wind fruit or something like that. Storms or something. Yeah. That would make him automatically higher on this list. But I need to see him do something, dude.
I just think the clout is enough.
Nah.
I think clout is enough for him to be a Yonko.
I want him to be up there too, but...
No, the clout's enough for me, but Chris doesn't agree.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Do you want to hide him on tier above?
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Okay, now, this is an interesting one again. I didn't put him here.
I actually had him on the one above.
No. I put him here.
Yeah.
But he had him one above.
Odin, ladies and gentlemen. Odin. the samurai, Shogun of Wano.
Okay, we know Odin's OP. We know he's strong. We know he could have been a main character.
He is the main character at the moment.
He has some big clout.
Yeah, he does.
He's not beating Dragon, though. I don't give a crap.
Currently, yes, he is.
No, he's not. Okay, in the same reasoning, he thinks Odin beats Blackbeard.
Yeah, so I reckon what we've seen so far...
I think it's I can't say that definitively. I think it's a tie.
I don't think
he beats him.
The way that Blackbeard takes damage, like increased damage supposedly, the fact that he absorbs devil fruits, that means immediately if you match up Blackbeard versus devil fruit user, Blackbeard's looking pretty good. Odin we haven't seen with the devil fruit. Odin is an extremely strong guy, uses haki swords. The guy's going to land solid hits on anything he does. I feel like Odin has the advantage in this fight, just automatically.
I understand the reasoning, but
he's gonna clash.
It's hard.
And
I mean, he does
have
conquerors.
Odin versus Blackbeard. Odin wins.
Okay.
So yeah, I had him on the tier above, but I mean, the tier above is quite scary. So
we'll get into that. I understood
where he's coming from, so I moved him down.
Okay, so Yonko mid. Aokiji.
This is where we see the highest of admirals. Aokiji is no longer an admiral, supposedly. Maybe, definitely.
He's in sword.
Definitely not the leader of sword. We don't know that yet.
So Aokiji fought with Akainu 10 days, and Akainu's the fleet admiral. Akainu only just beat him. Aokiji's OP as hell.
Yeah.
He deserves to be here, and he beats everyone else on this list.
I feel he does
That's underneath.
Both Akainu and Aokiji's fruits have been strong enough that they've left an island just...
Forever destroyed.
Yeah, forever scarred with their power. Like, these guys are no joke. They're definitely not high Yonko level yet. I mean, if they grow, but they're definitely stronger than when we saw them at Marineford. Maybe they just weren't trying.
Marineford's hard to say.
It is.
Haki wasn't introduced yet. Next we have Akainu, because he beat Aokiji.
Dude is a beast. Fleet commander.
Apparently he has the most destructive fruit in the verse.
Yeah.
Stated by Oda.
Yeah.
That's more than the Gura Gura no Mi. That's insane.
That's a pretty high call.
That's it. And we know his Haki is really good. Because Marco couldn't touch him. He did the same thing that Katakuri did.
Yeah.
So we know Akainu's a beast, leader of the Navy for a reason.
The man's will to carry out his absolute justice as well. Like, that kind of statement about himself and his own justice just gives you an opinion of what his Haki's going to be like. The man is set in his belief. His Haki is strong.
Yeah, I definitely think he has conquerors.
For sure, dude.
Yeah.
I reckon he's potential.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Next, we have the best swordsman in the world, Mihawk.
There it is, boys and girls. Mihawk himself. This man has had insane feats throughout the whole series since we have seen him.
And the clout on this man is ridiculous.
He lives up to it.
The clout is he is Shanks' equal. He could be better than Shanks because Shanks doesn't have an arm anymore.
We'll talk about that.
And he's the best swordsman.
He is the best swordsman in the world.
He has a black blade.
Yes.
He has the best. He has the best observation haki in the verse. Hence the Hawkeye.
When we saw it at Marineford, that was the first indication of future sight. He's already got it.
The man has future sight, has black blade, which means he has insane adamant haki, and because he is the world's greatest swordsman, which is AKA a king.
You reckon?
He has conqueror's haki.
Okay.
He's a king. He's a king in his own right. He has conqueror's haki.
All right. That's the definitive statement.
If he I don't know if he beats Akainu and Aokiji. It's too hard. I don't know.
I feel, so...
It's too hard.
This is why we were saying earlier that the columns don't match, because in some of these characters, matchups really do matter.
Yeah.
I feel like, again in Stampede, Mihawk just gets another casual feat. Like, this wasn't even like an issue for him. Spoilers, by the way. Fujitora brings down a meteor. Zoro cuts it. Mihawk just cleans it up, dude. Slashes his sword, it's gone.
Like it's nothing. Like Zoro uses his best technique at the time.
Yeah.
And Mihawk just...
Mihawk's very much...
basically a butter knife move.
Yeah. Gone.
So, yeah, Mihawk has big feats. He deserves to be here. He beats everyone under him. Hands down.
I think so.
No one else is beating him under him except Dragon.
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 Do you remember?
Dragon's supposed to be in Yonko mid for me.
No.
Okay, next we have Shanks.
So this is the contender for Mihawk. As it's been known throughout the One Piece verse, he spars with Shanks regularly, right? Mihawk spars with Shanks regularly. We're talking about Shanks.
Yeah.
The man doesn't have an arm, but the man reached Yonko status after he lost his arm.
That's a feat. The man has huge Conqueror's Haki.
So we talked about Boa having insane, like, natural growth with Haki. Shanks seems to be, well, one of the strongest Haki users.
In the verse.
Yeah. Like, obviously we don't have much to good.
There's not much to say on him, but he deserves to be here just on clout.
He does. Like, this is a Yonko. We don't want to really bring bounties into it, but...
4 bills a big number.
There are certain tiers of strength, and Shanks has the reputation, the Haki, the swordsmanship to match Mihawk. Like, the dude's a monster.
Like, I kind of was shitting bricks when he saw him.
Yeah, red hair. And
everyone shat bricks when he saw him. So. And
then all the readers did as well when he turned up at the Reverie. I mean, there's possibly...
And Blackbeard didn't want to fight him when he just got the Gura Gura no Mi. What does that tell you?
Yeah, there's some fear.
Shanks has the clout. He deserves to be here.
He's also got a reputation that we're not quite sure about just yet.
Yes.
Again, with the Reverie.
AKA Celestial Dragon, perhaps?
Yeah.
Or maybe the Rock's his son, or who knows. Anyway, Yonko High.
These two are fairly obvious, I feel like.
So they're both monsters in their own regard. Big Mom, Soul Fruit.
Beats everyone else previously. I'm pretty sure.
She has Iron Tank. Whatever the hell that means. That means, like, Kaido has it too, so no one can damage them, pretty much.
Kaido's is built in.
Yeah.
Big Mom's is...
Big Mom has Conquerors, again, of course. She has her 3 weapons.
Yes. Zeus, Napoleon, and... The sword thing.
Sun.
Yeah.
The Sun.
Yes, the Sun.
Prometheus.
That's the one, thank you. Zeus is currently on vacation with Nami.
But she is busted. She blew off Luffy's Leo Bazooka, I think it was, without a problem. Literally just blew it off. She tussled with Kaido, split the skies, they fought all night, no damage on either of them.
No damage on either of them. And then they start drinking. Casual Yonko stuff. Just Yonko things.
She beats everyone on this list so far, for sure.
Yeah.
Not easily, but she does beat everyone.
She will definitely have some trouble with those directly below her, and possibly, if you want to say Dragon too, like, whatever. But I feel like she can take everyone previous.
Yeah. And now Kaido, same thing.
Very similar.
He's the strongest person alive right now.
Strongest dragon alive.
Strongest thing
alive.
Dragon Fruit, Conqueror's Haki.
1v1.
You can't damage him.
Bet on Kaido.
Somehow Odin did, which proves Odin's feats even more.
Exactly.
He's just, the narrator said 1v1 bet on Kaido.
Thank you.
The narrator is correct. He's the strongest in the verse currently.
Yeah.
There's not much else to say. He beats everyone. Not sure if he beats Big Mom. Probably. Maybe. Don't know.
It would be an interesting clash. If you would go by bounties.
For like a year.
Yeah. Yeah. Aokiji and Akka only fought for a while. These guys fight for a few months longer. Give them a while.
That's pretty much it for that. Yeah. And then you have the Pirate King level. And don't tell me there's not a Pirate King level, because anytime you think about Roger and Whitebeard, they automatically beat everyone else.
Pretty much.
You can't tell me when you think of Whitebeard, he loses to anyone else except Roger.
Pirate King is not a status. It's a power level. Like, Roger got there because he was strong and because he wanted it, obviously. Whitebeard
was strong but didn't want it.
Whitebeard was pretty much on the same tier. Oh, did you want to talk about Rayleigh and Odin real quick? We'll go back a little bit. We'll talk about it after.
we'll leave it
there. All right.
But yeah, Whitebeard and Roger, basically the same level in the story, and that's how it's been portrayed, and that's how we're going to keep it.
Yeah. So these guys, massive bounties, obviously, but like, Whitebeard was the strongest man in the world. Roger was Pirate King. So, I reckon that gives him a little merit.
Yep. That's pretty much the tier list, boys.
We can't end it there, alright? I feel like, yeah, as you mentioned earlier, these guys will definitely take everyone else below. And they have done in the past. Like, Roger and Garp fought Rocks and everyone on the list below, pretty much. Whitebeard was on the other side, but since then he grew to be the most famous pirate and got his own reputation. Whitebeard, strongest man in the world. I feel like he could take down... If he could manipulate his fruit and make those cracks appear anywhere, dude's even more of a monster than what he showed us.
Yeah.
So is Blackbeard then now, but you know.
Let us know down below what you think of the tier list. You know, it is open up to interpretation, but we think it's pretty set.
Yeah. Like we made
we've seen.
Exactly.
This is what we've seen. This is fact. This isn't, speculation.
We didn't
in the
want
100 or 500 chapters.
We do have a few characters there that we haven't seen much of.
Like Smoothie, for instance.
Yeah.
You can't judge Smoothie. She hasn't had any feats yet.
She's a commander.
Even if she has 860 mil bounty.
Yeah.
But let us know down below what you think, and we hope you enjoyed the video.
Yeah.
And we will catch you next time.
Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Definitely let us know.